Am I putting myself in serious danger when I do this? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh girl, she ready to get out this morning. It's a beautiful day to be outside. Give me just a second. Hope you're having the best day ever today. Hey Bram, hey buddy. I got the morning chores this morning. Uh-oh. Brooke ran to the tire store. We needed a couple of spare tires around here, and you know that's one thing you never think of sometimes, especially when you got some old trailers, is having a spare tire, and you just never know. That's a bad feeling when you broke down on side of the road in the middle of nowhere or on the interstate and just plumb helpless. Needed them spare tires. What's up, buddy? Okay, I'll pitch you this time. There you go. There you go, partner. I see you. I see you. Good morning, boss lady. Good morning, baby. All right, Miss Pocket. Let's go and get you outside here this morning. Yeah. Go on out there. There you go, beautiful. I'm getting your breakfast ready, baby. Yeah, just give me a second, okay? It looks like Mother Nature decided to bring back that warm weather for us here in central Alabama. I have to look. We're about to get in the 80s again, which I'm happy about. I love the 70s and 80s. I like those years too, 70s, 80s. Smokey and the Bandit came out, Back to the Future. Music was awesome. I also like the 70s and 80s temperatures as well. We get out of the 80s and start getting in the 90s and the 100s. But I'm going to enjoy it while we can. Peach is sure enjoying it. I mean, she's been out here laying out in the sun yesterday, and I know she's going to do it today. And she actually told me she really enjoys it a lot. And if I didn't mind, would I rub some sunscreen on her if I catch her out there? So I have to keep that in mind, you know. I may have to I'll just keep some sunscreen on me at all times. How about that? Ooh, I got something in the mail. Don't let me forget to show you guys. Gotta show y'all what came in the mail. Not a huge surprise, but I knew it was coming. I just wanted to show y'all what it looked like when it first gets here. Came in the mail yesterday. Good morning, Biscuit. How you doing this morning, girl? How you doing this morning? All right, we're gonna let that feed soak. Did y'all hear the freeze dryer going? It's our second batch. Brooke got the first batch out. We got them, the calendula, in jars and sealed up with a vacuum sealer. And we will be delivering those to Miss Laura this week, probably tomorrow or the next day. And she will start extracting the oils out of the calendula flowers for future use of our salves, our lotions, and our soaps. So really happy about that. I don't know what it is about the goats in the evening time, but Brooke's having a hard time getting Bootsy to go up. And then when I do it in the evening time, I have zero trouble. I mean, none. It's like nothing. And I don't know. We might have to figure out what's going on there. But I mean, zero trouble. And she says it's honey, that she thinks Bootsy's scared of honey, but I don't know. It just seems weird that I don't have that problem, but she does. And I don't know. What you think, Snow White? Wonder why that is. All right, let's let these guys out. Why y'all give Mama so much trouble? Huh? Why y'all give Mama so much trouble? Come on. And it's really you. What you doing? Y'all, come on. Y'all, come on. Good morning. Well, you ain't even locked up. I was about to say good morning, boys. You ain't even locked up. Y'all, come on out. It's beautiful outside today. Yeah. Listen, don't give Mama so much trouble, okay? Hey, Mama, I'm getting you your foods in there soaking, okay? Yeah, I'm getting you. All right, Red, come on. Let's get you a little snack. I ain't got it fixed yet this morning. I was worried about Bootsy and stuff. Better lock that door, cause lovely Loretta will get it. She will definitely come in here and get your food because she can't open that door up. Yeah, you just about where you don't need this little extra food no more. No. You're looking good now, buddy. Yes, you are. There you go, partner. All right, boss lady. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. You sure did make you a nice bed last night. Yes, you did. All right, let's get your roommate over here. All right, then, Miss Pocket. Come on, Pocket, let's go. Come on. Come on, got breakfast this morning. You better come on. Sometimes that grass is just too good, isn't it, girl? But you better come on and get your feed this morning. There you go. Oh, goodness. Gotta get your hair in a bun, don't we? Yeah. Mama says she's gonna braid it for you. Maybe she'll do that today. You reckon? Maybe she'll do that today. I hear Red, though. He's ready. Don't take him long. All right, leave that cracked. Let Peach's door unlatched. And then we gotta come let Mr. Red out. I'm coming, brother. I'm coming, brother. Yep. All right, come on. Come on. Come on, Big Red. Come on, fella. This ain't nothing in that bowl. You just over here fussing. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Again, you gotta put that latch down. Loretta will be in here for sure. Hey, Loretta. Somebody sent you and Peaches some blueberry and cream mini pig treats. I'm gonna put a little. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on your feed this morning for a little surprise. I can tell you, I can smell it from here, and they smell delicious. I'm gonna put them right here by the pig stuff. Hey, Peach, let me go and give her one this morning while I got some in my hand. Right here. See how you like these? Yeah, these blueberries. Blueberries and cream. See what you think. Oh, don't take my finger off. Yeah, she likes them. Ooh, I like the bin. Let's just say, could have been a four-fingered farmer there if I left my hand down there long enough. Let's get Loretta some. Right there. All right. All right, Loretta. Got you a surprise. I'll put these on top of Loretta's food right there. See if I can let y'all out and feed Loretta at the same time. How about that? Tell you what, y'all stay back just for a second, okay? Stay back just for a second. Then I'll let y'all out. Yeah. Come on, Loretta. So I'm gonna let her eat first. Got the door shut. I'm gonna be honest with you, she can hold her own, and I really, really, really do not think any of these guys would try her or try to get her food, because they know what may be coming if they did, right? But just to be safe and not have any drama. And by the way, she ate the blueberries and cream first. All right, I'll be back to let you out in just a minute, okay? It's not time for y'all. It's not time for y'all. Loretta's out there eating. Let her eat her breakfast. Y'all just gotta have patience this morning. We got a lot going on today. I didn't mention that earlier in the video. Definitely got a clean pasture today. I want to show y'all what came in the mail today. And I got a kind of a serious question and something that I would like to answer and show you. And because I think it may even help somebody down the road. And it's just how I've always been taught. And I would like to go over that. So I want to get into that with y'all as well. And who else knows what's going to happen today? Hey girl, hey, Loretta will not take long to eat, I promise you. Whew, she's madder than a wet hen over here. No pun intended. Yeah, I know. Give her just a second. She'll be done. Good morning. Is your fence on this morning? It sure is. It sure is. How you doing this morning, T-Rex Tater? Huh? How you doing this morning? Huh? Yeah, don't pet me, feed me. Got your highway to heaven going there. Come here, let me get. I'm gonna get you now. Ha ha, I got you then. I did. Just like this guy's about slap crazy. How fast can you run, Tater? How fast can you run? Oh, I got you. All right. All right, Matilda. Come on, beautiful. Let's go down here. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, girl. Let me see you skip. Come on, let me see you skip. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. Yes, it is. That never gets old, does it? That never gets old. Yeah, old big man on campus. Do you got any on you? You really don't have any on you, buddy. You really don't. I don't see a nary fly on him, y'all. I keep some fly spray at all times, but I mean, he looks clean as a whistle right there. All of them do. Yeah, I don't see any flies. That's good. Which means, we had a cool spell, but we've had some warmer temps. So, cattle curtains in full force, and the wasp program, which just started. So I don't think that's kicked into high gear yet. Hey, I bet your money Loretta's done now. Yeah, she's gonna be done now. Hey, y'all gotta give me a second though. Let me get her out, okay? Let me get her out. Y'all stand back, let me get her out. Yeah, she's done. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. There you go. Finish cleaning your bowl up. Wasn't nothing in it but a couple of crumbles. Yeah, now I can let these girls out. Y'all come on, finally. Y'all come on. Goodness gracious. I declare. I tell you, everybody around here, phew. They definitely boss me around, don't they? Man. Oh goodness, but y'all, I don't mind at all. I don't mind. Man, I love it. I absolutely love it. Peaches, how'd your door get shut? Thought we unlocked you already. Yeah. I thought we had unlocked you. Now, there you go. I'll come back and get that sunscreen on you later, okay? I still gotta go get the chickens and whatnot and show everybody what came in the mail and talk about some other things. And it's not, I don't think you can get sunburn this early anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. How'd you like them blueberries and cream this morning? I bet that was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Bet that was pretty good. Yeah. What you squeaking for? That must feel really good. Goodness, did I find your spot? Did I find your spot? All right, baby. Come on, go enjoy the day. Go enjoy your day. I got to come back and clean the stall anyway, so I'll be back. You got to clean that stall every day. Old Pocket. Peaches don't do anything in their stall. Pigs are, believe it or not, people think of pigs because they like to waller in mud except Peaches. She's anti-wallering. Yeah, I think she even started an anti-wallering club. Yeah. But other than rolling around in mud, and Loretta likes to be a cleanup crew over there. Most pigs are cleanup crews. That's why if you notice this pasture over here, these pastures stay pretty clean. I don't have to come dry. I don't have to hook the drag harrow and drag around there. Yeah, she keeps that pretty clean, tidy over there. But other than that, pigs are clean. They, for the most part, they will not use the place where they sleep and sit and stay and hang out as a restroom. They will not do it. Nope. We'll get y'all a mud puddle going. There you go. Speaking of mud puddles and wallering, Opie and Ernest, they are not part of Peach's anti-wallering club. Not at all. I had somebody actually mention it in a comment that they don't have the pollen like we got here. And if you look right here, you can, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a yellow ring in here. Can y'all see that yellow ring? That's where the pollen's been sitting. And it's all over our cars. It's everywhere. There's just yellow pollen everywhere. And you can wash your car and come outside 30 minutes later and it's yellow again. And that is because of a native pine tree called the loblolly pine tree that has kind of taken over. It used to be more pine trees here in the South. We had longleaf and shortleaf pines, but the loblolly is extremely popular because of one thing, and that is because of paper mills and wood mills, pallets now. There's a lot of pallet plants now in Alabama. Paper mills used to be very, very, very prominent here. It's not like it used to be, but we still do have a lot of paper mills here. And that's why the loblolly is so popular, is because it is a super fast growing pine tree. And so it has taken over the pines in Alabama. And that's what produces the yellow pollen, is the loblolly pine. All the pine trees here, the shortleaf and the longleaf pine, but those are slow growing pines. So the paper mills and I guess pine farmers, pine tree farmers, I don't know what you want to call them, and your landowners, they grow loblollies because they get a big or more return on their investment, because you can plant you a mess of them loblolly pine trees and get your return relatively quickly versus doing a longleaf pine. So that is more than likely why that if you don't have pine trees like a loblolly or shortleaf or a longleaf pine in your area, especially here, they're everywhere here. Everywhere. You can't go anywhere. The pine trees, they're everywhere. Now, it gets a bad rep, a lot like goldenrod does. So people see the yellow pollen and they think that that's what's causing their allergies, just like goldenrods. But usually goldenrod is not the culprit. It's another plant that's a culprit, and it has totally lost my ragweed. That's what causes your allergies when you see the goldenrod. Typically what causes people allergies, especially for us, but this is probably anywhere during this time, is not our pine trees, it's the cedar trees. And you can't see their pollen, it's more microscopic. So therefore, since we can see the pine tree pollen, the pine tree gets the blame, a lot like goldenrods. Hey buddy, hey buddy, yeah, hey buddy. But yeah, cedar trees are usually the cause of our spring allergies. Some people used to call it cedar fever. If you notice my windshield, this is all pollen. Every bit of that pollen. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. We're used to it around here though. Definitely used to it. Oh, good morning, Pink. How you doing this morning, girl? How you doing this morning? You doing all right? Yeah, you doing good. Yeah. Oh, my pink. Good morning, baby. All right, there, Willie and Reska. Come on, let's have some breakfast. Here's your treat. Come on, Reska. Sometimes I have to give her, see if she comes in here. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Here she comes. Come on, get your treat. Come on, get your treat this morning. She's finally gotten used to the chairs. I put me some chairs in here. Right here. Because I like to sit out here in the evening time and just talk to my horses. Very therapeutic and relaxing, I promise you. So that's why I got the chairs in here. The first few days I put them in here, they would not come in here. But of course now, she's definitely desensitized to them and the chairs no longer scare her. But all right, let's get y'all's feed. And I want to talk about something that I've seen some people ask about. And that is about the horses here and something that could be very dangerous. It really could. So let me tell you what's going on and why I do it the way I do it. So I will tell y'all this, feeding time, you know, I am a little cautious. I always got my guard on, you know, because, hey baby, because her and Willie, I mean, that's just horses being horses right there. I mean, it is what it is. We don't know what their past is. We don't know, you know, get back. We don't know, go on back now. Y'all get back. We don't know what their past is. We don't know what their food situation was. If they had to fight for feed, we don't know any of that, okay? So, you know, I kind of let them work the differences out, but I also let them know that I'm still in charge like you saw right then, okay? That's not what I'm talking about that some people question me about, and I get it. I absolutely get it. You know, I always say there's a million ways to do things, but this is just how I was taught when it comes to horses to keep from getting seriously hurt. All right. There we go, right there. Now, if I don't have to walk behind her or any horse, you know, real close, I kind of avoid that if I can, right? But let's say, for instance, that I got their blankets on, and I got to get, you know, I got to detach their blanket right here on their back legs. That blanket crisscrosses on their back legs, so I have to get back there. If you ever notice when I'm around them, I always got my hands on them, okay? Because horses are prey animals. So they are there, their defense is up, they can't see behind them. They could get scared. I don't think Willie and Reska will because they're just really, really, really good, calm horses, but you never know. So if you see me, I always, if I'm talking to them, if I'm brushing them, whatever, I got my hands on them at all times. Now, if I gotta walk behind Willie, and this is where some people question what I do, because they're scared that I may get kicked. So if I walk behind Willie right here, hands on him at all times, I'm always talking to Willie. He can hear that I'm going behind him. So I'm going behind you, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. And you can see I'm walking right behind him right there. But did you notice something when I walk behind him other than me talking to him and me keeping my hands on him at all times? When I walk behind a horse, and I wouldn't do this to just any horse. I just do this to mine that I know. I wouldn't do this to a stranger's horse unless I absolutely had to. So I'm walking behind Willie. He knows I'm back here. I'm back here, buddy. I'm back here, buddy. You see? Right there. What I do is I get as close as I can to him, okay? If for some reason he decided to kick, he can't get that much leverage, and the force of it would not be as bad. Now that's how I was taught. That's how I was taught with my granddaddy, and I also was taught that later, or not taught that, but reinforced that later with some other horse people we used to ride with. The closer you can get to his back end back here, the least amount of power he can have. He can't go forward. I know he can't go forward because the fence is right here. So he can't go forward and try to kick me because I'm right up against him. Hey buddy, I'm right up against him back here, right? And if you're right up against one back here, he just can't get that much power. He can't get full extension. That leg can only go about like that. You know, he tries to kick me, it'll just be like that. Now that's just how I was taught. Now, if I don't have to do that, then I don't. I just walk around him like this. I know his distance, there's no way he can hit me back here, right? And even when I do that, If I go behind this horse for any reason, I let him know, hey buddy, I'm coming back here, or I'm talking, or I'm singing, or I'm whistling, or something to let him know that that's me back there. So I hope that clears things up and that explains why I do that. Now, when I take that blanket off, you always notice, hey buddy, hey, I'm right here. Okay, I'm right here. I got to get that blanket off. I got to get right in here with him. So I'm right here. And if I look down, I'm looking down right here. And I think you see me with that camera clip on my hat. You know, in the last video, it kind of looked, you know, it kind of looked scarier than what it was. But yeah, this is where I am. I'm right up against him at all times. I mean, it can happen in an instant because it's super fast. But if you're on them or touching them, you can kind of feel them tense up, you know. He may give me cues that he don't want me back here. Well, if he's sore back here or something, and I'm never overconfident or think that, you know, oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, he won't ever kick me or anything like that. I know better than that, especially when you get older. Right, big boy? That's right. Let me know in the comments below as if any of y'all were taught that. You know, if you got to walk behind the horse, get as close to them as you can, you know, for several reasons. One, they can feel you. They know you're back there. They know that shoe. They know that you're not going to pose any threat. Two, if they were to try to kick you, they just couldn't get that much power because you're right up on them. Let me know if you were taught that way too. Hey, honey, you see that big old oak tree behind you budding out? Thing's full of little flowers, isn't it? Yeah, sure is. Speaking of flowers, I'm gonna go check the calendula here in just a minute. See how it's doing. Here comes your partner. What's going on, Jesse? We talking about flowers. Yeah, I bet you'd be pretty with some flowers in your hair. I bet you would be. Yeah, I bet you would, both of y'all. I'm gonna go check the calendula and see how they're doing. I bet they're doing wonderful. And I bet it won't be long, we're gonna be harvesting some more. Yep, we sure are. Man, it's beautiful today. All right, let's go check these flowers and see what we got going on. For those wondering if the cooler temps had affected the calendula any, no, not in the least. Brooke harvested all the blooms before the freeze, and usually these guys can handle, if it gets around, when we start hitting around 24 belows, when I will cover these guys up, anything above that, they do pretty well, especially once they get established like this. This is why it's a cool season flower, not grown in the warm season. Once it gets super hot, these guys struggle mightily. But look at the honeybees and the bees on the collard greens blooming. You can literally hear the bees everywhere. Our honeybees, the bumblebees, the native pollinators, they. Hey, I gotta show the good folks what we got in the mail yesterday. Yeah. And then we got to go clean some pastures. You up for that? All right, let me show y'all what we got now. Let me show y'all. Come on. All righty. So, we got round number 2 right here. And these are our fly control wasp and their eggs. And you can see not much movement in there right now. Last time it took either 6 days or 7 days for them to start hatching. And I got a feeling it's gonna be the same way with these until we get some warmer temperatures going. I think once the summertime hits that these guys are gonna be hatching as soon as I get them in the mail and we can go and put them outside. But this is round 2. And like I said, I'll get 2 packs of these every single month until either September or October. And I'm so curious to see if this helps with our flies. Hey, I was about to just ask you if, what'd you think about if I let you out next door over there and you clean them cow patties up for me? But then it dawned on me. You remember that time when you lived next door to Moody over there and you tried to attack Moody through the fence? Huh? You remember that? Yeah. You tried to attack Moody. Big old gentle Moody. And the thing is, he's the biggest animal here, and that's who you tried to pick a fight with. I guess, old girl, you gonna go big or go home, I reckon, ain't you? So putting you next door was that's not an option. Yeah, that's not an option. I don't need you trying to fight Moody. No. So you stay over here and keep these pastures clean. How about that? That work? Good, that'll work. I say this every time I do this, but don't that just look nice? I mean, and I know it's gonna help with flies because there's a lot less patties that can lay their eggs in. I know it's healthier for the animals, and it just looks nice on top of it. It really does. And I'm sure in their own way, they appreciate it too. Yeah. Y'all need to tell Loretta y'all appreciate her for keeping y'all's pastures clean is what you need to do. She does a pretty jam up job now. She does. Oh, Loretta. A back rub or a belly, belly rub every now and then wouldn't hurt either. Y'all look. Them boys heard me give out that advice about that back scratching business. It ain't perfect, but what they're doing over there, but it's something. And she don't seem to mind it, so good job, guys. Good job. They're gonna stop now. I try to get my camera out fast enough, but they were act like they were getting bugs off her back. And Loretta was just sitting there as cool as a cucumber. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Hope you have the best day ever. We love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Right, Pocket? Right, baby? Yeah. Y'all be good.